Hey lovelies, today I'm going to be showing you how I reinstall this lace when it sweats off with just one product. This is a glueless method, and in this video I will be showing you how I quickly reinstall this lace in less than 20 minutes and how I style my hair with just a flat iron. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've had this wig on for a few days now, at least a week and some change, and I've been working out excessively. Sometimes I wear my edge band, sometimes I have forgotten. So with that being said, my lace has slid back some, but I don't feel like shampooing my hair, so I'm going to just quickly put it back into place. And I'm going to show you how I remove my wig with just water and clean it, and then reapply it glueless in less than 20 minutes. So the only thing in this water bottle is water. I do have on a glued frontal. However, the glue is not on my scalp, on my hair, it's on my skin. So since I already kind of sweated it out for the most part, I just went in and saturated it really good with water, and it started to lift. The white residue that you see on my hair is just from holding spray and gel, edge control to slick my edges back. So I am going to clean that off as well. And excuse my braids, y'all. I literally did not even look in the mirror when I put these braids in. I literally just put these jinks in however which way, and then I put my wig on. This is after a week or so. My hair is clean though, but I don't care about the braids for real. So after I clean my hairline, I then clean the glue off of the front part of my lace. So as you can see, my cap is still attached to my lace. I'm gonna leave that cap on the lace because that's also gonna give me a flesh-like look when I reapply my lace back down. So I'm just gonna go in front of the cap and clean off all the excessive glue that dried and turned white. I'm gonna just take that towel and I'm gonna rub it off. I'm rubbing it towards the edge of the lace so that it rolls right on off, and then sometimes it can get in the hair, so I'm then gonna go in and comb it out of the hair and it'll just be gone. Excuse my weird ass faces, y'all. I get serious, okay? I get serious when I am doing my hair, so I'm all into it, so I ain't paying attention to how I'm looking right now. But yeah, we're gonna get that lace clean. That's what we focus on. So after my lace is clean, I'm making sure that I get all the residue that I can possibly get, because we don't want any whiteness coming through the lace once we lay it back down. We don't want any buildup on there. So that's what we're doing. We're removing the buildup. We removed all the dried glue from the lace. I'm then wetting my comb, and I'm just gonna go in and comb all of the glue out of the hair around the perimeter that rolled off the lace. Wet the comb and it'll slide right on out, and we can move forward. Like I said, this is just a quick fix when I don't have time to wash my hair or do a whole glue down again. I will go in and do a glueless method and lay it back down so that I can get another week or so out of it before changing out my hair. So I'm just going to go in now and grease my scalp. Always got to grease that scalp. So since I took this wig off, it's been on for like a week and a half. Like I said, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to add some oil to my scalp. So the only thing that I use for my glueless method is this spray. It works wonders. It's the Wonder Lace Spray by Even. Oh my gosh, I love this product for so many reasons. Not only does it last and holds my lace down for days, even a week at most before having to reapply it. It doesn't leave a buildup. and it doesn't take much for you to get that tackiness. So I'm just going to go in, I'm going to spray that in front of my hairline, and then take my fingers and spread it across my skin. I'm doing this all the way across my hairline from one side to the other. This is one layer. I'm going to do 3 layers of this. So I'm going to spray this and then I'm going to let it dry. To let it dry faster, I do take a blow dryer. You don't have to. You can let each layer dry naturally if you want to. Just spray it and then let each layer dry for about 5 minutes. But I am going to speed up this process, so I am spraying and using a blow dry in between each layer and drying it for about 2 to 3 minutes each time. So like I said, right in front of the hairline, this is a adhesive spray, so this is not glue. This is a glueless method. This will not damage my hair, especially since I'm not putting it directly on my hairline. I'm putting it in front of my hairline. So once I put all 3 layers on, I then make sure it's tacky, and once it's tacky, I go ahead in and lay my lace. I like to gently place my lace, starting with the middle, right on top of where I want it to lay. I'm not pressing into it yet. I just like to line everything up and make sure it's all even. This is easy since the lace is already cut to fit my hairline. So I'm literally just making sure that everything is aligned and matching on each side, so I don't have to cut off lace. And then I'm going in and I'm taking my comb and I'm pressing it down. I'm taking my comb to press it down to start so that I don't get any of the residue seeping through. And then once it's pressed down, I then go in and use my hand. So I'm just holding it, and it just keeps it a little bit more cleaner when I go in with my comb as well, because I'm able to comb the hair back while I'm pressing it down. So once it's pressed down enough to the point where it's clean and I can go in without getting it messy and my hair be all over my hands, then I'll go in with my hand and press down as well, because some of that body heat will also help with it sticking. Now, I don't know about you, but I always seem to have my most problems with my ear tabs once I have already worn the wig before. So I like to give a little extra love and care to my ear tabs to make sure that they are secured and down, because once that raise, honey, you might as well say the whole lace is on its way to raising. Okay, so we're just going to go in with the blow dryer right there, and I'm just going to give that an extra little bit of love, making sure that I spread the hair out so that it's not covering the lace from reaching air, and making sure it's not getting sticky as well. Like I said, I want to keep this as clean as possible and neat. So then I'm going to go in with this spray again once it's down, and I'm just going to go around the very, very tip of the lace, that very edge where it can roll at, and I'm just going to spray that and use the blow dryer and just make it tacky and stick down so that it lays flat and smooth. Especially giving extra care to those sideburns right there, because that's usually where the first place it comes up at. So I'm just going to go in and spray heavy right there and melt that on down with my comb blow dryer. I think I did this for about a good 3-4 minutes on each side. Okay, once we have our lace tacked down, we then want to make sure that we melt that lace to the guard. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Bombshell Perfection Edge Band. Yes, get this on the site right now. And this is going to help melt my lace a little bit more, heck, a lot more, while I do my hair. So I'm going to go in and style right now. But let's just get a little bit into the lace band a little bit more. I love this lace band for so many reasons. One, because it's going to melt the lace for me while I'm doing my hair. 2, it's great for working out and keeping the hair in place. And 3, it's adjustable, so it's good to sleep in at night as well to maintain my lace. So I really, really, really love this edge band, and I live by it. So I'm just going to go in and hot comb my part where I'm going to have my part at to start. I'm going to hot comb everything down. I want it real flat and sleek and nice. And I want it looking real natural. And how do I get that? With a hot comb. It's 2022. If you ain't got a hot comb on that lace, baby, it's a wig. Okay? It's a wig. So we're going to go ahead in, because we don't want a wig. We want that to look like a blowout, a press out our hair. And we're going to hot comb that. We're going to hot comb everything around it, front, back, side, all of that. So after getting that wiggish look out of my wig, hot combing it down, I'm then going to go in and hot comb my edges. This is a crucial part to it looking very natural, like it's coming from the scalp. You know, all of this goes into play with it being plucked well. So this wig is old. This wig is about 8 or 9 months old. So I already had it plucked already. So I'm just going in, going to define my part, and then I'm going to hit all of this in the front with a hot comb. A lot of people don't like the hot comb, but it really is the best thing to get that scalp look. And I go over this, you're gonna see me go over this numerous amount of times. I did apply Caracare's wax stick, which I did show at a glimpse, but it was Caracare's wax stick. I applied that around everything that I hot combed, so the very top of my hair, all of my edges. I applied that so that it would give it that coming from the scalp look. It's going to, you know, melt all of those flyaways into the hair so that it blends and no hair is sticking up. It's going to make it look like I have a perm. I love this stuff. So I'm just hot combing everything around the entire perimeter of my hairline. Before styling, I'm just going to pull out a couple of baby hairs on each side, just to play with once I style my hair, so that I can go in and pluck or, you know, maneuver my baby hairs how I want. So I'm going to separate those baby hairs right now before I go in and style my hair. I don't want a lot of baby hairs, and I kind of want it to be as even as possible. So I'm taking as thin as possible strips to create these baby hairs. I mean, after that, it's really nothing to it. We're going to go in with the flat iron and curl my hair. Now, I know a lot of people find that the flat iron is very hard for them to style hair with. But honestly, this was the first way I learned how to curl hair, was with a flat iron. And it's also the easiest for me. I simply curl everything going back away from the face. When getting really nice curls, I make sure to always brush through or comb through the hair before putting the flat iron on it. I slide the flat iron down about an inch, and then I start to wrap the hair around the flat iron. If you pay attention to what I'm doing, when I wrap the hair around the flat iron, I wrap, like on this side, I wrap it with the tail, the hair that I'm holding in my hand, towards the handle. This is going to create curls that are falling towards the back, but they are all going one way, so it gives it more of a seamless curl, like it all aligns once I comb it out. And I'm doing my whole head like this. I often alternate between sides, brushing each side, remembering. And when I alternate on this side, I have the tail of which I'm holding the hair that's feeding through. I have that towards the very end of the flat iron. So that's not by the iron. I hope that I'm explaining this right. So as you can see on this side, I'm flat ironing going down versus on the other side, I'm going up. Everything is being curled backwards though, but it's just easier. It's an easier hand position to create this look. But everything is being curled backwards. Everything is being curled backwards. This hair that I'm wearing is Bombshell Perfection Body Wave. This is a 13x4 frontal. I did create this wig myself. I create wigs. Yes, I will link below bombshellperfection.com and how you can get a wig built by me. I created this wig about now 9 months ago, and I've been wearing it at least every 2 to 3 months. So this is a wig I go to. This is a wig I go to often. Excuse me. This is a wig that I go to often. I love this wig. It holds a great curl and it straightens great. I have no issues with it, and I've had this lace that's on my wig for that entire time, 10 months. And look at the lace. It still looks really, really good already. Why I stress to women how important it is for us to invest in our hair and getting good hair. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. In another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. In another woman that can take your spot, my love. Also, I did spray a little bit of heat protectant on this hair before getting started, but I didn't put anything else on this hair. One, because when I originally put the hair in, I did use a pressing cream, I guess I would say. I wouldn't say a cream, but some type of pressing oil almost on the hair because it was straight at first, and that is still on the hair. So I'm just gonna go in. I just used a little bit of heat protectant, and I'm just gonna curl without putting anything else on the hair because I can still kind of feel it on there. So I think the hair is good without adding any other product on it. All right, at this very front one, you're gonna see me curl it going forward. That's because I wanted to fall towards my face with a lift. So I am gonna curl the very two pieces. The one on the opposite side, as you can see, it looks like it's going forward. I curled those two pieces of hair going forward for the lift. I'm now going in and I'm just gonna cut some of my baby hairs because they're a little too long. I kind of know what I'm going for. I want a natural baby hair. Just 2 swoops on the side, something really simple, nothing really dramatic. And yeah. Once we get one side of the way, I'm just gonna go in and do the other side. This side is a little bit more finer since I have been wearing the wig, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of hair away from the other side. Honestly, this is something that you have to play with, your baby hairs. I constantly find myself playing with my baby hairs and figuring out how I want to do them. because I like to switch my baby hairs up often. But today I just wanted something really simple and easy. So I'm going in and I'm creating some sideburns to cover my lace right there on the edge by my ear. Once then, here we go with the steady and trusted sturdy edge band that we need to melt our lace down and keep them baby hairs intact, period. So we're gonna let that sit. I let that sit for about 15 minutes, and now I'm gonna go in and just take it off, look at everything, because boom, it's melted as it should be, period. And I didn't use a lot of got-to-be gel, so my edges are still soft. I use very, very little got-to-be gel to lay my edges. I'm now using my favorite oil sheen. This stuff smells so good, just to give me a little bit extra shine. And I'm gonna comb straight on through them curls, honey. Comb them all out. And yeah, this is the final results. Very quick, very easy, and right before I'm going to get my daughter off the bus, it took no time to lay this back down.
It's so great. You should be able to get this at any one of your hair stores.
If you find yourself stuck in a jam with your lace lifting and you try this method, please let me know if it works for you. I use this method often, and yeah, I mean, look at that. Now we back like we never left. And you can get this wig from bombshellperfection.com. You can get a wig made just like it, and you can also get the edge band from our website as well, bombshellperfection.com. And look at the curls from the back. Do you see how full and how good it looks? Okay, and we just curl everything back, and we got some curl. All right, we got some style going on now. We ain't just basic out here. We looking like something.